we have a fantastic quick buy.
Ready to clear some space in your kitchen? You're gonna wanna make room for Kitchen HQ's 3-in-1 citrus juicer, food processor, and soft serve maker. This will be your new favorite multitasker. It is the perfect tool for all of your food prep needs. Need to slice, shred, or grate? No problem. This food processor handles it all, making meal prep easier than ever. But that's not all. You can turn frozen fruit into creamy, dreamy, soft serve desserts in seconds. It's perfect for a healthy snack or a sweet treat for the whole family. And then when you're craving that fresh juice, just use the citrus juicer. Freshly squeezed juice right at your fingertips. Oranges, lemons, limes, it's a breeze. Compact, convenient, and ready for whatever your kitchen demands. Slice, shred, juice, or create frozen treats all with one gadget. Get your hands on the Kitchen HQ 3-in-1 citrus juicer, food processor, and soft serve maker by scanning the QR code on your screen, or you can search the item number at hsn.com or in the HSN app.
We are talking shoes this hour, and boy, what an hour we have in store for you. One of my all-time favorites. I always say, every time my mom and I, to this day, would go into a store, where would we go first? Shoes! And that's exactly what we're gonna bring to you in this hour. Some of our all-time favorite brands. Of course, our best value of the day, Jambu happens to be one of those. We're also gonna introduce you to Urban Sport, which is a real high fashion, great line of active footwear, and the cutest sandals ever. You should have seen our stylist behind stage talking about these brand new sandals that we're gonna highlight for you. Along with that, one of our top sellers in sandals, because they're washable, they're cushy, they're comfy, that's Bzees, but nothing compares to our best value of the day from Jambu. Best value we've ever done. Take a look. Okay, I was told over 11,000. No surprise at all. One of our top sellers, Jambu, JBU, is here with our best value. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more with Laura, who works one-on-one with the Jambu team, bringing to us not only the most comfortable, but look, a wedge that doesn't even feel like a wedge, that is so darling, with that gladiator feel, so the style. But here's the thing, everyone. Wherever you go and you find Jambu, equivalent in retail, even though we have this exclusively, but something in this exact silhouette is $130 hands down. That is why people have been ordering 4 and 5 pair of this today's special. No wonder, at $44.99. Here is our beautiful, beautiful brand ambassador, Laura Duffick. It's so good to see you, my friend.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, I know. You have been in our prayers and thoughts, and
thank you.
You are amazing.
Yeah, the plane isn't so good, but I'm good.
Thank God. Yeah, if you don't know, Laura was part of that, you know.
The Toronto crash.
Yes.
So the plane that turned upside down, I was unfortunately on it, but I'm not on it anymore.
Yes, and we're so happy. Thank the good Lord.
Thank you for all the flowers, the beautiful flowers HSN sent to my home for my recovery, and thank you for all the good wishes. And we got to celebrate. I'm ready to celebrate. Let me tell you.
Anniversary too, right?
5
years. Can I ask you something? In the 5 years, I never remember. And Jambu is a more elevated line. It's a much more expensive line, and we're going to explain why.
Right.
Seen a price of $44 on a today's special. Am I wrong?
This is it. This is the lowest price we have ever done when it comes to a today's special. We have never ever done anything quite like this at $44.99. Breaks all the records, breaks all the styles, all the looks, and then we throw on free shipping and handling and go, why not do it all? Just do it all.
On top of that, an opportunity to get it home for $15 if you're not familiar with Jambu. But let me quickly go through colors, because with 11,000 gone, we're losing a lot of sizes, and I don't want that to happen. The other thing I want to say right up front, Laura, is we do medium and wide widths.
Correct.
Not everywhere do we have that wide range of variety. So 6 through size 12, half sizes up to size 11, and size 12 in medium and wide. Of course, your classic black,
Yeah.
Absolute must-have. Must. Been super, super popular. The taupe that I'm wearing, which is done in almost like a little bit of a lizard print. How darling are these?
Oh my God, I
How
knew you would
cute.
love those.
I'm telling you, they go with everything. I've got a little bit of a wedge that I wouldn't even know. Okay, we'll do more in that in a second. Red, almost gone. Oh, I'm sorry, gray. Sorry
I have
about
the
that,
gray
guys. Love that gray. What a great neutral. That's also really limited.
Yeah, a lot of people were gravitating towards the gray earlier today. You like it as a neutral. I say go for it. We're going to show you how unique the gray and that taupe is. We're going to put them side by side.
And if you want the red, last call. That's all I'm going to say. You won't see this up on, again, because there's fewer than 100. All right, either way we look at this, let's take everyone through, introduce them to this amazing brand for our new shoppers. But those of us who know Jambu, you're one that has already put in 3 or 4 orders on this.
Yeah, this is something that really, it's a collaboration between what you wanted, this wish list that appeared, and what our designers, what we could do together with you. So about a year ago, we did a wedge, and our team went through and looked at the reviews. And when we looked at the reviews, it was like you were typing a love letter back to us of the things you really wish it would be different or that you would like. And so our team went back and said, why don't we collaborate with our viewers, start to make this list and make it happen? So that's exactly what we did. Now, one of the things that you said is you wanted to have better grip on the bottom. So we changed the outsole on this so it has incredible grip. It's rubberized. So you may feel that when you're walking that the grip is better. Also notice how the kick plate is wider and the kick plate on the bottom here is wider so that you feel very stable. Check, check. Now, the other thing you mentioned is we cannot give up the comfort. So we added in layers and layers of memory foam so that when you step into the shoe, you feel this cushioning, you feel this surrounding of comfort. And this is micro suede. Micro suede means you're not slipping, that it takes any of the moisture, even on the hottest days, and it wicks it away and still allows your overall foot to grip. So you've got grip on the bottom, grip on the top. 2 3/4. Now wait, 2 3/4, but an inch over here. So what that means is the pitch, the way the shoe slopes is very minor. That's why, and by the way, we tip it up. So that tipped up look, that rock that you see here in the shoe is like the way your foot. Really, it mimics the way your foot, the way you walk. So that's why when people put this on, they're like, I don't even feel like I have a heel on.
You don't, but I got the height.
You got the height.
Thank you.
Like that. Now here it is interesting, and I always love when I work with you, Lynn, because I always say we're like Mutt and Jeff, because I'm like almost 6 feet tall. Why would someone who's tall want to add on the height? It's not about that with this wedge.
Yeah.
It's about the style. It's about the fact that it doesn't feel like a heel at all. And it's the way that how it looks that it finishes off everything. Whether it's leggings, whether it's a darling skirt, whether you're gonna see the gals who are wearing a skirt and wearing those white slacks that everybody has and is ready to wear for the season, how that finished off look is. The other neat thing that I have to tell you about this is between that insole with that micro suede and that outsole, American Podiatric Medical Association.
That's so important. And what does that mean? You know, for years and years, I can remember my aunt years ago would have to wear the orthotics, and oh my goodness, they were not attractive whatsoever.
No.
And then that's what I love about this team. Right, Jambu, isn't it? How they really came together. They wanted comfort.
It was a challenge.
I bet.
So 15 years ago, we're based out of New York. 15 years ago, this incredible team, it's a family-owned business, came together and said, why are the shoes so ugly and they are comfortable? Can't we have comfort and fashion together?
They did it.
And there are women demanding that, going, I need comfort, but I don't want to look like these clubs on my feet. I want fashion. So they put together a team of engineers, they put together a team of designers, and we are considered a comfort brand. So when we submit the Rowan, that's what this is, the American Podiatric Medical Association will look at the insole, will look at the outsole, really test it.
Sure.
And then they determine.
That's not easy to get.
No. You have to, it has to go through the rigors of testing, and then they say, you get accepted. It's not something you just like, I'd like to buy a seal of approval. You can't do that. So this is really important. So when we say they're comfortable and they feel so good, that this is real. Is it Carol?
That's Vonda.
Vonda. So sorry, Vonda. First time Vonda came into the studio, she looked at me and she went, "These are comfortable." And I thought,
and
"Oh."
so stylish, like so cute.
And you know what? I really think for the ladies out there, when you look at white pants, how many of us have white pants we're itching to wear now? And look at how it finishes off that whole outfit. Now, one thing I want to make note of is the zipper in the back.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Okay, so there is this darling little zipper in the back. We've got our JBU little hang tag. With that though, I need you to do something for me when you get them home. You're gonna unzip this and you're gonna put it on. It opens up nice and wide, right? So you can slip your foot in, but you're not done. You need to take this is Velcro, and you need to be able to tighten this to where you want it.
Smart.
Now, when we deliver it, we put it like this, so it's very open. So when you put it on, if you're like, wow, it doesn't fit, it's too loose around my ankle, it's meant to be custom fit once you get it home to the level where you want it around your ankle. So keep that in mind, everyone, that you've got the zipper in the back, but then you custom fit it when you get it home to get just that right fit. There's a lot of elastic goring. Notice here this one band. There's one band, it's right on the top, that is elastic. It's different than these. That's because that part of the foot tends to swell.
Smart,
So in the summer,
smart.
if your foot swells, we've given you the elastic to let it breathe. We even put elastic goring right here to give that extra stretch in that area. We did the insert of that fabric on the side so that you've got all of the attention to detail, plus all the cutouts. This is a man-made material. It's very strong, very durable. It's smart. And then on top of all of that, now wait a minute here. You know this, Lynn. You do the insole, you do the special zipper, you do the goring, you do the cutouts, and it's ching, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
That's $130 sandal, Laura. Easy.
That's why
But
now
you know,
at $44.99 doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's an anniversary.
It's an anniversary. It's our Customer Appreciation Month, and we really, truly, we introduce every time you're here so many first-time shoppers, and it's wonderful because you may have seen Jambu in the stores. This is, again, JBU, which is the exact same company, exclusive with us here at HSN. That's the only way. Even at $69.99, we get, I mean, that's the norm. And it's fantastic for a $130 wedge. You're getting it today for $44.99. And if you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna try this, it's $15 with FlexPay. It'll be at your front door in the next few days. You have an unconditional guarantee, 30-day money-back guarantee. You know, there's no break-in period. I can say that when it comes to Jambu. Not with every style, not with every silhouette or other brand out there. This one we can. So you're gonna have all that, like you said, check, 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 check. Everything that we look for in a perfect shoe. You know, as the older as I've gotten and been doing this for many, many years, and I've shared this with you for years, standing, right? Years. I'm over now almost 34 years in heels, because I'm short, can't do it anymore. I truly cannot. This is, like, I wouldn't even know, but yet I'm elevated. And that is the thing. And yet, I feel like I could just go dancing. They're so cute. And that is why over 11,000 have been spoken for. Let's see. The taupe, super popular. Of course, the black. Gray. Loving the gray on you,
gray.
And it's like almost a dove gray, wouldn't you say?
It's got a silvery gray to it. It's so pretty, everyone. And this is what I want to share with you. If you can hand me a gray, right there.
Okay.
And I
didn't even mention navy. Navy is like, we said that earlier. That's also great with denim.
Yeah, this one right here. So here's our two neutrals. If you're going to pick up two neutrals. I mean, if you're really like undecided, what do I do? Pick up two neutrals. What you're gonna notice is the heel, the outsole, is a soft taupe. Look at how we did almost monochromatic. Same thing is true with the gray. We did a monochromatic. Why do that like that? It elevates the overall look. It gives it a very upscale feel to it rather than overly contrast.
I love that.
And so that's why these are so appealing. That's why they've been fan favorites. Tamara, I was on with her earlier today. We had to pry these off of her. She had the taupe on. She's like, I want the taupe.
Oh yeah, but you better grab them early because this is supposed to last the entire day. With that being said, that's no way that's gonna happen. Can we talk sizing for a second, Laura, too? Because we do have a wide range of sizes. We have 6 through size 11, I'm sorry, 6 through size 10, half sizes as well, 11 and 12 in medium and wide width.
Right.
You recommend true to size,
True
correct?
to size.
Okay.
You know if you're a wide width. You know that. You know that. So you're gonna, and that's one of the compliments that we get from our customers and from those of you tried and true HSN fans. We deliver wide. Have we all been into that big shoe store where you walk up and down the aisles and they've got all the boxes and you grab your size and you try to put it on? They rarely have wide available. They just don't. And so this is something when you can pick up the phone, you can go to the app, you can go to the website and go wide. Thank you.
In a size 9.5.
Right.
Or any size for that matter.
Right.
You're right.
And if you need the 11 or 12, I said this earlier today and a lot of you heeded my warning on this. Those of you who wear the larger sizes, you gravitate right away because you know those sizes go very, very fast. I have a show tonight with Deb Denman. Deb wears a 12, I wear an 11, so that's why I say we have that kinship with a lot of those ladies out there that wear the larger size, that you have to get in early. There's a high demand. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, if you wear a smaller size, what size do you wear?
I wear 6, 6.5.
Okay, so like the 6 in the red is gone. It's already spoken for. You know, on the other side of the spectrum, you have a lot of competition in your size.
100%, almost impossible. You know, and that's why I love these #1 brands that we can have here at HSN, especially Jambu, especially today. I don't want to hound on this price, but I have to. I really do. This is a $129 sandal that you would find out in retail all over.
It's true.
We're doing it today for $44.99. The best value we've ever done is a today's special for Jambu. On a silhouette that you love, though it's true and tried and tested, and said, okay, we're gonna make it even better. Even like you were saying, on the straps, they all are stretchable. If you have bunions, if you have one toe maybe bigger than the other, if you have, you know, corns on the top of your feet. Listen, this is that sandal that's gonna give you that coverage, but it's gonna accommodate all of those issues. If you're flat foot, if you have a high arch, again, that American podiatric seal. They go into all of that,
We do all that. We do. We really go into that testing because we know it's important to you.
Yeah.
If we're a comfort brand, we need to prove that we're that comfort brand. And the best place we can do is go to foot doctors. Go to the American, Podiatric Medical Association and say, look at our shoe. Look at our shoe, look at the insole that we did. One thing when we talk about engineering, and I know that always doesn't sound, you know, very fancy when it comes to footwear, but any good footwear company has engineers. They're engineering it for the foot. What you can't see that is right here at the ball of the foot, it's on the inside, is a flexible pad. Now, you're not bending like this, but it's in there because so that if you are on your feet quite a bit, it helps that ball of your foot so that it moves and it gives. So even on the inside of everything, we're delving to make this shoe the very best it can. I said this earlier, I'm gonna say it again, everyone. I love it when people put the Rowan on because the next thing they do is they look at their feet. They look down and they go, it doesn't feel like I have a heel on. And it's my favorite thing. They keep looking at their feet like all of a sudden the heels, your foot's gonna pop up or something. It feels almost like you have a flat on. And it's because we put that platform in the front, we tipped it up a bit, so now you've got style, you've got sexiness, you've got fashion, you've got your summer sandal. Hey, the other thing I want to make mention, real quick, you were talking about the price. Just to kind of drive it home a little bit, when we see $39.99, right? That's like a magic price.
Yeah, it's like,
you see it, it catches your eye, all of a sudden you're interested. This is only $5 more than the magic price of $39.99.
And it's Jambu.
For a designer shoe, nationwide. We have retailers that have come to us and said, we'd like to get in on the Rowan, and we go, it's exclusive to HSN.
Which means they can't have it.
They can't have it.
They can have something similar, but at $129 maybe.
Yeah, they can't have the same thing. So this is gonna be that fantastic wedge. Now, there's a reason why a lot of you love a wedge. and you look for wedge because it adds more support underneath your foot. So you've got that support. This does have a contoured footbed, so there is slight arch support in there. So you know that you're gonna have that surrounding nature, all those straps, that gladiator style, the cutout detail. There is also a reason, Lynn, I'm gonna come around to the front here.
Sure.
Because when you look at that plate of fabric, right, on the top, that's a man-made material, there's a reason why we did that wide plate of fabric and we did the cutout on the top of your foot. Because when you look at it, look at how sleek your foot looks.
Yeah, it sure does.
It kind of likes it long and lean. That's where that sexiness comes into play, because it's the illusion of taking that longer piece of fabric and running it right up the top of the foot so that it has such appeal. So now when you have weddings, outdoor weddings, you've got bridal showers to go to. You've got graduations coming up.
You can wear a little heel.
Yeah, all that.
And not even know it.
Yeah.
But look it, you know, all those things. You're so right, Laura. And let's talk style for a minute. Let's talk about Vonda and Diana, who look amazing, and you as well. Whether it's shorts, whether it's a skirt, you said it, your favorite, you know, your white pants.
Yes.
I love what you said, you know you're a northerner, like they're gonna be coming out soon.
Yeah, right.
So I remember
you guys are already wearing white pants, aren't you?
Here in Florida, but I'm also had that northern mentality that you couldn't wear white till after Memorial Day, and they went away. That's really
I brought my white pants with me, and I was very happy to do it from
Yes,
Minnesota.
I know it.
I was happy to do it. But you know what? First of all, I want everyone to know these two great ladies that you probably see all the time modeling super fashions for you. Both Vonda and Diana, when I walked in the studio, both came up and hugged me so hard.
Was this the first time you tried Jambu, girls? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, and speaking of on your feet for hours and hours on end.
Right, that's them.
Yes.
And they were like, they're so comfortable.
Yeah.
When I can get that nod of approval from the ladies who really are testing them out. And what I mean by that is they're on their feet all the time, and this is a concrete floor. May look like it's not, but underneath their tootsies is concrete.
Yes.
So when they're smiling and they're happy, it's because their feet are happy, which means their whole body is happy, and that's a good thing. So colors.
Okay.
How do you choose a color?
I know. Well, I love what you said. If you and honestly, again, obviously whatever you can do in your budget, but if I was thinking about this, you could pretty much get 3 pair for the price you would normally pay for 1.
Yeah.
Okay, that might be, you know, not something that's even possible, but if you are, I love your advice, Laura. Go with a neutral, either the taupe with the gray.
Yeah.
Obviously the black, I mean, that's just a
And you know, when we're talking weddings, how many of you are dressing up for the wedding and you need a black shoe or a dressier shoe?
Yes.
You're wearing it into the office. You're going for, you need something to wear with a trouser. You need something to wear with a capri or wide leg capri, like almost a gaucho pants are coming back now into fashion. Cropped pants
very
are
much.
big. So that black is a key component. The navy, how many of you wear jeans all the time? You wear your jean skirt like Diana has on. You've got your jeans that you swear by. This is really a pretty shade of blue.
Can we put that navy, Laura, next to the black? 'Cause
I'll
I
switch.
always, you know, they're always, but just put right next to each other. Oh, you have one over there. Just so you can see it's
want
a
me to?
true,
Oh, sure.
it's a true different, you know,
see what you want.
sometimes it's navy and it's black and it's like you can barely tell the difference.
You see that?
So it's more
that was
like a
great
denim.
idea.
Right?
Great idea, yeah. So now, I'm gonna put this one up here for a second.
Yeah.
Now you can see if you wanna go with those little darker tones, because that's part of your wardrobe. How many of us have black in our wardrobe?
Right.
I mean, I went into my closet one time and was like, is there any other color in here? Do I have any color that I'm wearing besides black, that we get so used to the pants and the leggings and the capris that are in black? Now you've got your match. Do you know we've had teachers today who are calling in, we're dropping off a note saying, hey, you forgot about us. We still want to look stylish, but we've got to be on our feet all day.
Right.
So it's got to be good for our feet. So I put this out there for those of you who are moving and on the go and on your feet, but you want the sexiness, you want the femininity, you just want comfort. Years ago, we didn't think we could have that.
Well, we didn't have it.
No.
When you really think about it, I think back to even when I was a little girl, my Aunt Jessie, and she, you know, had to have those orthotic, and she was horrified by them, you know, and I was horrified. Like, ah! But then you had the insoles and so forth.
Right.
But again, very expensive. So just knowing this brand is committed and dedicated so much research that, yes, even this Rowan at this amazing one-day only value comes along with that American Podiatric seal. That is huge. So for those out there, and listen, that means it's promoting foot health. So absolutely so important. Comfort, #1. But you're getting all of that on a #1 selling wedge that doesn't even feel like you're elevated. That's the beauty of it. You could be on your feet for 15 hours and not even know it. So going back, where's most popular? Can we say final call on red? I think that's pretty.
Do we have any, can we go through sizes that are still available in the red, Giselle?
So many.
Oh, is it broken?
Yeah, only wide. And very broken sizes.
Oh
so
my gosh.
that'll be the last
Well, you know what? That's good news, because if you wear a size wide, when you thought you'd be out of the mix for the red, you just got to You just got to pick up on it now before it's completely spoken for.
And that toe.
By the way, this does not come back.
We don't repeat. That's a great point.
We don't repeat. This does not come back. We don't do a reorder. On something like this on a TS. When they're gone, they're gone.
Well, they're going to be gone early.
I think some of the ladies were like, I'll get 2 of them because if they're not coming back, and I really love it.
Well, it's true. But even if they came back similar, we'd be happy to be able to do these at $69.99. I got to keep going back to this today's special price, because honestly, never have we done a JBU by Jambu shoe as a today's special at under $45, especially on a silhouette like this that we know is true and loved. And we even improved on all the things that you asked for, as Lara was saying to us just a minute ago, you know, checking out that shock absorption, all those things that we're looking for, you have it in here. I didn't even know it's so well made that it did have that self, you know, adjusting strap on the side. New to me, or what we're calling taupe, is like the easiest. I think it's, I'll tell you this, I'll go back to Suzanne Summers, God bless her soul. I absolutely loved and adored her and had the blessing to work with her many years. But she is the one who would tell me all the time, Lynn, wear like a nude color.
Did. She always did.
Yeah, and I
because remember, I was at the other network where she came to.
Yes.
So I got the pleasure of being in her company, which we all think was, you know, really great. And she did that. She was very much, and a lot of people she was a woman's woman.
Oh yeah, she was.
She was going to lift you up and tell you.
I got chills.
Yeah, so I could see her saying you have to wear the nude.
She was because I was like, oh, my legs are so short. I'm so short. Yeah. She's like, wear a nude shoe.
Yes.
But even that, to me, it just opens up everything. I don't care if I'm wearing navy. I could wear that beautiful print that you have on. I mean, anything. So if you want that simple neutral, again.
This is it. I love the taupe, everyone. I think the taupe is exquisite. The navy is really a great color, especially for many of you who have a lot of blue in your wardrobe. But then you could think white. You could think like a soft shell pink. You could do coral and navy together. What's happening in fashion is everyone is breaking out of the box.
I love it.
And instead of matching your shoes to everything, you're looking for that pop of color. And with that pop of color comes something like this, or the red, or how neat the taupe is. I want to remind everyone, we've got the zipper in the back. You open it up, and that's how you're going to step into the shoe. But you're not done. You are not done. You need to go to the side. This is Velcroed. And you're gonna fit it around your ankle where you prefer. When it is delivered to you, it's about like that. It's a little loosey-goosey. You may like it like that, and you're like, nope, I'm gonna leave it just like that. Or you might wanna take it, and I did this on my own, because I got little ankle, nothing on me is little except for my ankles. But this is something where I had to custom fit it around the ankle, so that's the way I liked it. It's there because you asked for that comfort fit. And we've got it for you. I hope you'll choose a color. Jump on the bandwagon. The Rowan is just, it's a hit. And wait till you put them on your feet.
Oh my goodness, here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. Scan that QR scan. We have hundreds of people right now in the ordering process, and for good reason. That'll be your best way, because it'll get you right to directly the order, right to whatever size that you want, medium or wide width, and you just select your color. It is truly that simple. FlexPay means with any shopping, any major credit card, it's $15. I'm so happy we just welcomed so many hundreds of first-time shoppers.
Yay!
How exciting for you on a very best value. Yes, happy 5th, my beautiful angels. Oh, we're so happy you're here.
Yes,
and
I'm here.
And with this amazing celebration, celebrating customers, celebrating you, celebrating our fabulous today's special, I would have just about, I don't know, even a minute left right now. And here's an update. Red gone, okay? We're not even gonna highlight that at this point. Okay, in the wide, only in wide width, 6.5 wide, 7.5 wide, 9 wide, and that's it. Okay,
for red.
That's it for red. All others, are we okay in most medium and wide widths? I wanna say yes. Okay, Yep, still doing okay. This gray, we're loving.
Yes, you love the gray today. I'm so happy with that.
Neutral, wouldn't you agree, Laura?
Yeah, I mean, that's the way, because it's kind of that silver tone. It's very subtle, and because, once again, remember when I showed you the outsole and the heel, that it matched, that gray kind of played back. There's the gray that I'm wearing, so now you can see how easy it is to match up with the white, match up with black, match up with gray, match up with navy. So it is your neutral, and maybe today, because the price is so good at $44.99 with the free shipping and handling, you're going, I don't have gray, so today's the day to try gray.
And that's the perfect gray. Or if you love jewelry and you tend to go with a lot of silver or platinum or something like that, or accents of that nature, it's another just kind of out of the box.
Yeah, and do you know on this, guys, I don't know if you can see this, if on the top, look at the stitching. We did the stitching in gold.
Oh, how fun!
So that if you wear your silver or your gold,
good, I love that,
it goes
Laura.
along with that. So we did matching and coordinating stitching, but on the top of the gray, there's a little bit of a gold stitching on it.
Okay, here's another update on our today's special. If you want this 6 in medium or in wide width, in every color.
Wow.
It is last call. Oh, they're gone. Is my 6.5 still available, please? Oh, they're getting, all right, you know what, we're getting limited right across the board with well over, I think, 12,200. And again, thank you to the hundreds of you in the ordering process. Okay, cutest Mary Jane ever. And with all the wonderful things and features that we love that JBU brings to us, right? So here we go. Colors available for you in navy. We have it available in this little slightly blush, like a metallic almost in there, isn't
There's
there?
a little shimmer, and even there's a little shimmer in the blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so shimmer.
Silver, bronze.
Correct.
And black.
And black. So the bronze I want to point out right away, so thanks guys for being here. We only have in our spring and summer lineup, I believe there's 2 or 3 shoes that are even offered in bronze. This is a very, very difficult color to get exactly right, and we're very particular. This is perfection in the Ramy. So that you see that bronze, it comes off exactly the way we want it to, that it has a golden hue to it. It's almost like a deep, or it is a hot honey color in a way, and we want to have that shimmer in there. Ramy is one of the shoes that is the standout of the spring and summer season. The wide in this, we have this in both in medium and wide widths, all the way up to that size 12, including the half sizes. The wide width is exclusive to
Only here.
HSN. Nobody else gets it.
Okay, and we have a special opportunity buy as our weekly deal drop too, which means we launched this earlier in the week. I know it's been very, very, very popular. We can honor that price of $49.99.
Yeah.
It's normally even HSN at $69.99.
Yeah,
and we know it's a favorite silhouette, correct?
Right.
I mean, it's a Mary
our,
Jane.
It's our ambassador.
Yeah.
That's what I've always called it. It's the ambassador of JBU, Just Be You. We have found that many of you come back to us again and again. I always tell the story of when I first saw the Mary Jane, and I said to our rep, I'm like, I'm not sure I'm a Mary Jane kind of gal. And she's like, that's okay, I want you just to try it. I knew she was calculating something. She's like, just try them. As soon as you put on our Mary Jane, you're like, yeah, I'm a Mary Jane girl now.
I get it.
Because they're so comfortable. And you know what? It happened to my sister. I talked about her today. My sister Carla. She calls me and she goes, you're headed to Florida. First one, she wanted to make sure I was going to be okay.
Yeah.
First time back on a plane. I'm like, I'm fine. But she also, as a good sister, said, what do you got? What do you have?
Of course.
I got to do some shopping, so what do you have? And then she said to me, are you going to have any Mary Janes? And I said, I thought you weren't a Mary Jane girl. And she goes, well, all you have to do is just put them on. And then you're a Mary Jane girl. It's because they're so comfortable, everybody. Once you try these on, you so get it. Starting with our rounded toe. Notice in the toe that it's very generous, so you get wiggle room. It's so important for your toes, especially if you have a wonky little toe. Some of you will have that bunion issue. You need room. That's why our Mary Janes are so good, because we give room in the toe area. The next thing that's going to happen is that insole. Did you see our new insole? I love it. It is micro suede, but there are so many layers. Look at how my fingers dig in to the inside. Layers of cushion and micro suede.
It feels like that expensive mattress, you know what I'm talking about, but all throughout your foot.
Right, you've got it from the end all the way to the top. We have a little pillow in the back on the heel, so that makes it comfortable back there, so even on the heel. Then we have this hook and loop. This is Velcro, so you custom fit it exactly the way you want it. It's got a shimmer. each one of these will have that little bit of shimmer to them. We bring the sole, the all-terra traction outsole. This is patented. Is very specialized. You can only find it with Jambu and JBU. We bring it up over the toe and up around the back. Why? Because when you're driving, you scuff the back of your heel. If we bring that outsole up, your shoes look good longer.
Smart.
We bring it up over the toe. What happens to the toe? You scuff the toe. Not when we bring it up and over. Now your shoes look better longer. So all those features are added in. What we did different with the Ramy is we added in our new circular cutout design, which is so cute. And then the bungee cords on the top to add even more fashion in. Last night we went through hundreds of these.
I'm sure. They're absolutely darling. And here's the thing, everyone. Last few seconds up on the screen. If you want, actually, they're getting limited right across the board, especially that bronze. You said it. These two, I don't know if I mentioned, are medium and wide width, correct?
Yes.
So we do have that wide variety starting
wide
at
is
6.
exclusive.
Okay, only here. You did say that, at HSN. And this is another opportunity to get it home for under $17 with FlexPay. And I love what you said. Even if you don't think, well, I'm not a classic Mary Jane girl.
Just try them.
You're gonna be.
Diana, how many of you have written to me and go, I'm Mary Jane girl now, I get it.
Laura, well, I want to just mention another JBU shoe that's not a full presentation, but if you can just comment on it, because I love this sandal.
So Rosetta is brand new. That is all individual cutouts to create this absolutely gorgeous flower on the top. New is the squared toe, which so many of you are raving about. 1.5 inches on the demi wedge. And cork. Cork is everywhere now because it's a shock absorber. So when you're walking on your feet, you're going to a party, going out for dinner, it's actually absorbing the pressure that your body puts on your feet from the weight of your body. So the Rosetta is ready to look pretty, look stylish, but she's gonna make you feel good too.
And I wanted to share it because another appreciation price of $49.99. And I know that's been so popular. It's so wonderful to see you, my friend.
Love to
Thank
see you too.
It's amazing today's special and the entire team.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay, I want to go out to the right because I want to talk about the skirt I'm wearing.
You go.
Isn't that cute? This is Juliana. And it comes in the most adorable prints. You can check out more on the host closet at hsn.com. There's a matching jacket that is absolutely darling. And I believe my tank is also from Juliana. So yeah, the whole outfit. Check out the host closet every single day. Well, I look like my friend Shannon Fox is in the studio. Guess what? We're gonna be talking about urban sport. It's that little sand that I told you every stylist is flipping out over. I can't wait to share it with you.
It's Customer Appreciation Month.
And you know what that means. Every day in April, we are celebrating you.
With special offers for each day of the week.
It's our way of saying thank you.
We're gonna spoil you with extra savings.
Plus, deals galore and more.
Don't you just feel the love?
Join us for a month of daily offers all April long.
HSN Plus has more live channels. Welcome, my friends. More ways to shop. More of this.
I'm here to collect my $25 gift card.
HSN Plus has more of what you love, all in one place.
This is amazing.
All for free.
You're the best.
Watch and shop what's happening now, or catch up on what you might have missed.
Let's have some fun. Come on in.
Okay, you bring it in the base.
See what all the plus is about. Watch free everywhere you stream.
Food is my obsession.
Cooking is my life.
And with HSN.com, it's never been easier to turn a boring dish into BAM. Discover online cooking demonstrations to help you spice it up in the kitchen.
I'll teach you how to become a better chef with my key cooking tools.
And how to create incredible, tasty meals full of flavor.
Who wouldn't love you for that?
Explore, watch, and shop all of our top chefs at hsn.com.
Bam! Sorry, Emerald.
F is for Fridays, fun, and flash. Kick off weekends in April with special surprise flash savings on your favorites, catch it quick clearance offers, or impromptu 5 FlexPay offers on the fly.
Well, all of our favorite shoes and our favorite people. Shannon Fox, we love and adore Shannon Fox. Many of you have followed Shannon for years here at HSN as one of our wonderful experts in fashions and jewelry and all those goodies. But we were just chatting about urban sport.
Yes.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Because this is that line that you see in your high-end stores under J-Slides.
J-Slides, right?
Where the fashion sneakers are hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
They did a version for us where we can get high-end fashion and those looks. Perfect example, $59.9. And this is the launch, right?
This
if
is
I'm not
it.
mistaken.
Yep. Never been on air before.
Scarlet?
Yep, this
Okay.
is it. So this is really for our fashion gals out there. If you really want the latest style, you know that multicolor sneakers are where it's at. This is that year-round look. We've got all these incredible colors, and it's a nice lightweight sneaker. It doesn't look like it's lightweight, because that's how these styles are designed to look a little bit more substantial, right? But if you've ever had a sneaker that's kind of like this, one of the more expensive ones, they're usually really heavy. These really are designed for you to walk around, and they go beautifully with anything. I almost wore them with a dress.
dress
I was going to wear my little
right,
exactly. Like
that's
I was
going
to pop the silver one on, right?
I love it. So silver blue, right? Multi black or the pink multi.
Yes, and the pink multi is the one that we were looking at. That one, if you really want to go for it and jump into this trend, you got to get it. They've got that insole, that the memory foam insole that Urban Sport is known for, double layer, but you can remove it. So if you have an orthotic, and we've been talking a lot about comfort, right? If you have an orthotic and you need extra support and cushioning, more than that double layer memory foam, then you can actually insert your own. But this is lightweight, it's breathable. Talk about next level comfort and
you
style.
don't expect high fashion and comfort.
No.
You know what I mean? So that's why I'm glad they just showed that inner sole. You might be thinking, oh, I got to give up something because they're getting they're adorable. They do look like that $160 fashion sneaker that you see out there, which I don't know. I think they're great, but I mean, $160, $200 sometimes.
You and I, we're bargain girls.
I work here at HSN. Oh no.
But I feel like if people are shopping at HSN, you are good at getting the look for less. I mean, it really is.
So true.
The
You
look
just
for
summed
less.
it up perfectly.
And this is the exact look. This is the exact look of the J-Slides fashion sneaker, and you get all of the comfort that's just built in that you know and love. So these are really like a multi.
Real quick.
Yeah,
I just got a quick question because these are whole sizes, right? So they're saying 6 through 11 whole sizes. So
then I would size up.
Size up. So 6.5, I'd get to 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And they're adjustable. Those are adjustable laces, but once you adjust them, you can pop right in and out. Everything is cushiony. So we talked about the memory foam that's going to be inside, but so you're actually going to do those laces. There's a little catch here on the inside that's called a lace catcher. So the tongue never slips all the way down. You don't have to worry about that like you would with a traditional sneaker. And then look at the cushioning. It's like a soft, almost like a buttery soft terry that's all around. So if you wear these without socks, which is the look, or like calf socks are back in with tennis shoes.
Yeah,
I'm not in that generation, but
I've seen
but
that.
that's the way that a lot of people wear these sneakers. So my daughter would wear them like that,
the
and then
quarter,
I'd wear them
here,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yes.
Quarter. Yep, quarter socks. And I would wear them without socks, and then my mom would have worn them with socks. So it really is your option, but everything that touches your foot is soft and cushiony. You want that cushion touching your foot, and then you can see here, even on the light blue. So this one is tonal, right? But you've got that beautiful faux suede with a little bit of a glitter lining there, and then this is nylon, breathable nylon all the way around. Yeah, that's a great shot. Can you see how it's dimensional? It just adds, that's the style, that's the fashion touch, right?
Yeah.
When you go into any kind of a boutique store or a really expensive store, it's the little details that differentiate, that really show this is a high-end sneaker, not just a high-end look.
And if you want that pink multi, grab it right now. I'm loving it. Diana looks so cute on you with that little Juliana jacket. And yes, here's the thing. You want high fashion, but you want comfort.
Yes.
So maybe you're gonna be traveling, you have a cruise that's coming up, you're gonna be walking through the airports, you wanna look high fashion, but you wanna be like, oh, I'm so comfortable. That's exactly what this brand really does represent.
Yeah.
So, okay, we are super, super busy, $20 with FlexPay, and we'll ship them right out to you. Okay, this is what I told Shannon, our stylists, which are like truly the most stylish, so amazing.
Oh,
like they
so
know
good.
fashion. It's like it oozes out of their every little area on them. They saw this slide, every color, and there was like 6 of them back there.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, come here, come look. Honestly, brand new, right?
Yes,
Today?
again, brand new, just
new.
for your show, save for your show.
Love,
I was
love,
here a little
love.
bit earlier, but you did not have these shoes. I'm guessing that the stylists went gaga over the brown.
Brown, they couldn't believe it. To find this perfect brown too with the gold and the buckles. We'll talk about the style. And look, they're light.
And they're
so
light, isn't so typically with a almost 3-inch wedge.
Yes.
You would expect that they would be heavy. It's that look of the big wedge sandal, but with light EVA inside. So that's what Urban Sport always loves. And these have got, we'll show you we'll take you on a tour. I know we want to show you the colors. That's
off-white, right?
Yeah, it's off-white, but it's kind of like a bit grayish.
Undertone.
Right.
Yeah. Great neutral, black, and then you have to show Shannon's.
Oh my goodness.
Look at this. This color block, I went already in my cart.
Right. This actually was designed by, let me move my phone, I came to take a picture. This was actually designed by one of our buyers here at HSN. They said, we love this sandal. This is the most popular silhouette at J Slides. But they said, we want to pop a color. And so they decided to go with the pink and the orange.
And you know, it's funny. All of our fashion designers, and like you're wearing, have done this type of, this pink and orange in the collection for spring and summer.
It's perfect. It really is perfect.
Look at they're made for them.
You could wear it with anything. I mean, spring is color. And a lot of times maybe you have a colorful outfit like this, and you want to tone it down with a neutral, right? Or maybe you just want to celebrate it, like I've got on. Just really go for it. But you don't have to match it, right? Like you don't have to match the pink and the orange. You could wear white, wear jeans, and get that height as well. I know Laura was talking about, she's taller than I am, but when I come out here with heels on, I'm almost 6 feet tall.
Yeah, you are.
But they don't feel like you're walking on 3 inches because the pitch is just right. You can see her foot is just barely pitched, right? Because it's a platform.
It's and look I love the silhouette with the buckles. There's 3 individual buckles, so you can adjust
Yeah, sorry. Let's talk about that. I apologize.
That's okay.
I got a little into the color. The buckles. So these are adjustable. Once you adjust it, you're going to keep it. But look at this little humdinger secret here.
No way.
Right? Hook and loop.
Perfect.
So I am not a buckle. You don't want to buckle 3 buckles every time you got to put on your shoe. This one, you're going to set it and forget it, right? So it's completely adjustable.
Perfect.
This is adjustable. So if you have a little bit of a wider foot, these are not wides, but if you have a little bit of a wider foot, you can adjust it all the way out. A little bit more of a narrow foot, you can adjust it in, and then you're just going to pop it on like that, right?
How smart.
And it's very secure on your foot.
And I love that because you have the strap around the back. You have, again, your toes, because the pitch is perfect, like you said, are not going to go, pulling forward over the sandal. There's nothing worse than that. And this one, we have 6 through size 10 in full and half sizes. And we also have 11 available for you. $69.99. Again, the designer name, like we were saying, in retail, this silhouette would be twice that price. It
would be.
Right?
And the #1 most popular silhouette that has launched this spring. So it really is exciting to be able to have the sister company here at HSN. Look at those. Honestly, I've been so excited to share these with everybody because they just are spring, right?
Oh,
that's
absolutely.
Spring, that's summer.
I will tell you, if you want fuchsia orange, we're going to start losing sizes like in the next 10 seconds or so. Definitely, that's going to be the first to go. Fewer than 100 remaining with everyone in the ordering process.
And with the cork, I mean, again, nothing says that like spring, summer, like the cork. I wish we could have done them all cork, but I do like that all the same color.
Me too.
That sort of
in
one
the black.
color in the black.
Off-white. Let's talk about this brown. That is a hard color to find. And this is like when you say the perfect brown, like espresso almost.
Yes.
Really rich. Even the straps, everything on the inside is smooth. You said that inner sole all the way from the back, all the way up to the top of the toe. That's all cushion.
Yeah, and it's got arch support. If you flip that around to the other side a little bit, this right there, you can see that it's angled for your arch. That's that heel cup, and it really is a cup. So it's it's going to hug your foot. It gives you support and extra arch support right in your arch. So you never have to worry about, sometimes you wear a sandal and your toes kind of peek over the edge or your heel off the back. You don't have to worry about that at all. We've got you here with Urban Sport.
If you want that fuchsia and orange, grab it. And actually right across the board, our fashion girls know. Yeah, this one is flying. The ultimate, like just summer fresh, perfect sandal to wear with your shorts, your maxis, your midi dresses, your long skirts like Diana's showcasing it. But you know where your eyes go? To the sandal.
Yes.
So cute.
Yes, and definitely have a pedicure for those sandals because people will look at your sandals, right? They
for
will
sure.
look at your feet.
Okay, this is just crazy silly. If you've never tried anything from Urban Sport, we have a special opportunity buy here on a customer pick favorite, again, on a high fashion design, active sport sneaker. So yes, you are, this is for your walking and walking the absolute stylish, most stylish gal on the block, no doubt about that. These were $70. They're on sale for $39.99.
Wow.
Wasn't sure if you even knew that.
I did not.
Okay, well, 5 through size 10, half sizes as well as size 11. We have this in what we're calling the off-white, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and that is a little bit of gold, almost like a taupey color coming through.
Which is really hard to find tennis shoes in
You are
that,
not kidding.
in that sort of warm
Yes, black, we're gonna show you on Vonda right now, and then we have the silver. Okay. Whoa.
Love, love, love. Okay, I think you and I launched this a while ago and it was full price and very popular. We sold out of 2 colors already. So everybody, and our producer even had noticed, he said, that's like that Swiss company shoe, those shoes that start at about $160. Well, we loved that sole so much, just like the whole world does. And we tracked down the manufacturer and we had them make them a little bit more durable, a little bit lighter, and you get that same look. It's so popular right now, but this actually has a lot of features, technology built in, even with that beautiful knit. Now it does have laces, but you're gonna be able to just slide right in. So let me show you this. It's a great diagram. It's usually with a fashion look, you don't get to see all the technology that's built in. So you start with that multi-directional stretch knit upper. That's what you're gonna notice that Urban Sport is known for, that support and comfort and adorable. Then we have the multi-layer memory foam insole that you can remove if you have an orthotic, stabilizing midsole, shock absorption outside. So those channels are actually absorbing the shock, giving you that little kind of cushion, like that trampoline effect.
I didn't know this price. I gotta grab this like immediately. I mean, they're darling, and the one you're talking about, you're putting like an extra $100 back in your pocket, right, Shannon? Thank you.
Easily,
for sure. And please shop all Urban Sport on hsn.com. It's a great line. We adore you. You bet, my friend. Alrighty, our today's special. If you missed out, the red is just about gone. I'm gonna pretty much call that final call from JBU, Just Be You by Jambu. We have it available for you in the taupe that I'm wearing. We have a beautiful navy blue. We have the black. There's that gray that has been super popular, and these would retail at $129. I was saying to Laura, who is the brand ambassador, who works with the JBU Jambu team, oh my goodness, have we ever done $44.99 today's special? She said, Lynn, never ever. And this is a wedge we know that you love. We even made it better. There's that taupe color, is saying that perfect nude that elongates and lengthens your legs and goes with everything. Okay, 6.5 and 7.5 in red, only in wide. Okay, this is that taupe, has that little like lizard texture to it, but absolutely perfect. We're watching summer's sunniest sandals. I love that. And one of our favorites is Bzees. So we're gonna have April Lefroux jump right in here because we have a brand new silhouette. How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
You look darling, wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, here's the one print that you're gonna get. We call this, I love when I say washable sandal. Just like, really? I can put this in the washer. This is the coral. How fun and summery and spring is that? We have it in a soft blue. We have it available in white. If you want the white, call quickly. And then we have it available in the black. We have sizes 5 through size 10, half sizes as well, 11 and 12, in medium and wide widths. April Lefroux, one of our great fashion experts and footwear experts.
Oh yeah,
we love our Bzees.
Definitely a footwear expert. You know, when you have problematic feet like me, it makes you an expert because you want shoes that work, stylish, give you comfort, whatever you're doing throughout the day. So this particular style is very similar to the sandbar. All we did was change the outsole. So we made it more of a slide design. This is, I think at 1 1/4, 1.5 inches in height, but it's the same upper fabric that you guys love, giving you that tremendous amount of coverage, little bit of peekaboo. We know you guys don't like to show all your toes. I don't personally. I like to hide my pinky toe. And for those that have a bunion, this has got you covered. And all of our fabric is stretchable. So if you do have those imperfections and those problematic feet, keep in mind, this is not just a fashionable brand. This is a top 5 nationwide shoe brand designed just for women by women, which to me is amazing. We know what we need and we're giving it to you right here. So this style is giving you all this arch support that you need. This perforated footbed is giving you that slip resistance because we know you're gonna be going by the beach, the pool, your vacations, your staycations, whatever it may be, even if you're doing yard work. You know, when I'm doing yard work and the water's dripping from the faucet, your shoes get wet. Well, these are water friendly because all of our shoes are washable. And that's what Lynn was giggling
Well, listen,
about.
if you want that white, because
Yes.
listen, how many white sandals, right, that we
Oh, I
love,
know.
they start off the season, they look great, and by 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, you're like, oh, what's all over my white sandals? Throw them in the washing machine.
Exactly, and that's what makes this such a carefree. I say Bzees is easy. It's the most simplest style, easy for you to care for. And another great thing, even though this is a slide, it has antimicrobial technology built in. A lot of people say, well, you don't need it because it's got all the breathability, but you still do. Because the bottom of your footbed, you perspire. It's that sweating and that bacteria that develops the odor. And when you know that you are confidently having all that technology there, when you do take this shoe off, it will not stink. And it also has another technology, it's called our Silver Dur, is to give that combative feeling of freshness. So you have a odor fighting and a freshness fighting combated all in one. And we also, if you see at our new logo, I'm sure you're reading it on the bottom of our footbed here, we have now collaborated with LifeStride. Everyone knows LifeStride. It's like a household name.
Yeah,
Bzees is by far superior. And what they said, they're like, we love your technology. Can we combine both technologies together? And we're like, yeah. So they loved our style. They loved all of this right here that I'm showing you, this flexibility. And they love that we take care of the ball of your feet, the heel, the arch, the toe area. This is all memory foam. It's cushiony soft. You can see how my fingers just melt right into here. And we give you heel cups. We protect every part of your foot just to make sure it's never achy. You don't want to have achy feet at the end of the day.
No way. And these are also $5 off for the launch today at $44.99. With FlexPay, it's under $17 and we'll ship them right out. Order true to size. Again, we have medium and we also have available for you in the wide width, which I love because that's not always easy to find. We were talking about that earlier.
Right.
And with Bzees, same thing. We love spring, summer. We love the fact that you can take these, like we mentioned earlier, the ones we just had, throw them in the washing machine.
Right.
But when I think of raffia and straw, I just think spring and summer.
You do.
And I love this silhouette. It's just so rich looking to me.
It's very rich looking.
Yeah.
Another great thing too, and I'll go over the details, we lower the heel height on this one.
Oh,
so it makes it more universal for everyone to wear. And I'll go over those details. But I love this very neutral, I say more linen color with the creams and the whites blended together.
When you're ordering, they're calling it white, but you're right. It's creams, color taupe, and the white, I believe. And then
this one is called black.
Okay.
And it has brown, black, and cream, all the neutrals that you need. So it really can go with pretty much everything in your closet. And this one is totally fun. Who doesn't love peach and corals and pastels? So you have a little bit of pink, you have the coral, you have tangerine, and then it's blended and grounded with the cream color.
I just noticed the customer appreciation. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Have these been on yet?
One time prior.
$39.99. They're normally $59. Okay, sorry about that. But yes, also in medium and wide width, starting at size 6 through size 10, 11, medium and wide width, half sizes as well.
Okay, I really want to show you this because you see this is raffia, but this is a raffia that has stretch. I'm creating a fist in here. Usually raffia is tight and restrictive. It does not give.
True.
But we do elasticity in all of our upper fabric. And you can see we give you a tremendous amount of fabric where it's gonna give you that ability when you're walking in here, it's not flip-flopping on. It's not gonna cut into your skin. On the underneath here is a very smooth, recycled lining. So we're always giving back to the community and the earth by using recycled linings. But this is so super soft. So even though this is a different fabric here, which is still soft in itself, you don't want that up against your skin, so it's double lined
You're telling
on
me
the
I can throw
inside.
these in the washer?
You
too?
can.
Come on.
Okay, and this here, I know I get all excited. So this looks like cork. This is faux cork. And it's layered with an EVA lining on the bottom. So you got layers upon layers, faux cork, faux raffia with stretchability that you can wash. We lower the heel. This is 1.5 inches in height. You have a platform len that's 3/4, so you're actually walking on 3/4 of a pitch.
I want every color.
Yeah.
I want every color in this silhouette.
Yeah, I love
They're
the coral.
so fun.
Yes.
And the neutrals on here, you know, going back, first off, you said it, raffia or straw or any of those kind of textured fabrics, they're usually stiff.
They
right?
are.
The last thing in the world you would ever do is say, oh, I can get them wet and throw them in the washing machine.
Correct.
Right? They fall apart.
Yeah, they do fall
But
apart.
I love this look, and I love the fact that they do have that stretch on the inside.
Right.
And then everything we love on the inner sole,
On
too.
the insole, it's cushiony soft like a trampoline, and it's got the stretch on the upper fabric. And I'm gonna press on the heel because I think this is a game changer, just to show you this is not a stiff heel. Okay, there's that air infusion. So if that was a really cork heel, you couldn't do that. This is all air infused, EVA, bounce back, rebound. So it's gonna take all of that pressure, all that compaction from your legs. It's gonna go into that shoe so it doesn't go into your body and give you an achy body at the end of the day. And let me show you this too. I always get so excited. Always flexibility built in. We even give you flex lines on the bottom of the outsoles so that breaks up all the tension in the shoe as well. So,
brand new.
Brand new, you'll love it. I would say grab it for sure.
We love you at $20 off on top of that and flex pay. Thank you so much,
You're
April.
welcome,
If you
sweetie.
missed out on anything, we have beautiful, beautiful sandals on .com, but we also have beautiful jewelry with the fabulous